Hey, Ms. Sparrow.
Let me go get a pad. I'll do my best. Well, the City School Board of Education has now been called to order. If we could all read the mission statement together in unison. The mission of the Weldon City School District is to create and maintain a highly effective educational system in which every student receives the highest quality education. School employees and parents work together to prepare students to become caring, competent, and responsible citizens who value education as a lifelong process. Thank you. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Hold it down.
Hold it. Thank you. All right, let's review our agenda and approve it. Can I get a motion to approve the agenda?
Make motion to approve the agenda as printed.
Okay, it's been motioned and properly second to approve the agenda as printed. Are there any questions? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries. Now can I get a motion to approve the open session minutes?
I make a motion to approve the open session minutes.
Second.
Okay, it's been motioned and properly second to approve the open session minutes. Are there any questions? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. The approval, open session minutes have been approved. Next, we have recognition and upcoming school events, new hires, Ms. Angela Lee Easter. Okay,
Wait a minute, I still don't do it.
I will begin with recognitions in lieu of Ms. Angela Lee Easter. I will begin with recognitions and acknowledgements with Weldon Elementary School student of the month. Weldon Elementary School. Weldon Elementary School, Melody Freeman, fifth grade. Will you please come up? Is Melody here? Melody is an exceptional student that comes to class each day prepared to work. Each day, she gives her best and is dedicated and respectful to her teachers, administrators, and fellow students. Everyone, welcome, Weldon Elementary Student of the Month. Parents. Next, we have Weldon Middle, Denali Cross, sixth grade. Denali is an extraordinary student who has grown to the ministry. We are so proud of her dedication and persistence in striving to be a model student. She deserves this recognition for her hard work. Everyone give Denali Cross a round of applause.
Yeah, I can get that back.
Come on, this one.
Get right here.
No, I'm gonna get that, I'll get that back.
All right.
Next is Weldon High School. Ms. Jontavia Person, 12th grade. Jontavia is what perseverance looks like. She has exhibited resilience and determination this school year by focusing on her goals and obtaining them. Jontavia was part of the reinstatement of Future Farmers of America at Weldon High School. It has been a joy for Jontavia to be part of Weldon High School. We wish her much success in her future endeavors. Everyone, please give Jontavia a round. Home Valley Early College. Zariah Mayo. Zyra Mayo. Ninth grade. Zyra is a bright student who consistently works hard every day. She is pleasant and respectful and is serious about completing assignments and doing her best as an RBET HBCL student. As a first-year HBC college student, she did amazingly well on her college courses, which is a testament to who she is as an early college student. She is eager to learn and afford to teach. We are proud to have Ms. Zyra Mayo as our HBC L, Student of the Month for May. Congratulations.
Come on, y'all, come on. All right.
Employee of the Month, Mercy Tan. We are proud to recognize Mercy Tan as our Employee of the Month. She consistently demonstrates a strong work ethic, reliability, and a positive attitude that contributes to the success of our students and staff. She is always excited to give a helping hand whenever needed. We are truly appreciative of her services to Weldon City Schools. Congratulations. Now we have the district parent of the month, Weldon High School, Ms. Shasha Bendia. We are proud to recognize this month's outstanding parents for her unwavering support, positivity, and commitment to our school community. She is a dedicated parent and is willing to help, and is willing to give a helping hand whenever she can. Congratulations. Thank you.
Congratulations.
That's my baby.
All right.
Congratulations to all. Now I'm gonna turn it over to Dr. Oh. Now we will have the highest attendance rate award. This month, we are proud to present the Chaplain Trophy for the highest attendance rate for the month of April 2026. This recognition honors an outstanding commitment to consistent attendance, student engagement, and academic success. With an exceptional attendance rate of 95.69%, Roanoke Valley Early College has continued to demonstrate its dedication to ensuring parents are present, engaged, and ready to succeed. Congratulations to the students, staff, and families of Roanoke Valley Early College for this remarkable accomplishment and continued success. Most Improved Attendance Award. We are also proud to recognize the school that demonstrated the greatest improvement in attendance from March 2026 to April 2026. This award reflects purposeful effort, dedication, and a collective commitment to student success. Weldon Middle has achieved an impressive attendance increase of 1.71% from March 2026 to April 2026, demonstrating a strong focus on improving daily student attendance and engagement. Congratulations to the students, staff, and families of Weldon Middle School for this outstanding progress and continued commitment to academic success. You're welcome. This concludes recognitions, acknowledgements, and school and community activities. Thank you for your time and attention, and have a great evening. All right, next is public forum. And we do have a request from Jackie Garner. Okay, you can come on up.
Okay, I'm actually here in representation of the Weldon High School Alumni Committee.
Hold on, you have, time, 3 minutes, and he will let you know when you're 5 minutes. He'll let you know. Mr. Davis.
All right, thank you. I'm here on behalf of the Weldon High School Homecoming Committee, as well as the alumni and students for our school. We are here on behalf of, with a request to just for some transparency. I'm sure you all are all aware that we have been planning for homecoming, excited about the events. And to be clear, we are in unison with the board. We just want to make sure we understand what the expectations are. I'm sure everyone is aware the color of the school is an issue. And we'd like some transparency on kind of how you all plan to address it, if there is a plan and what it looks like. We have some questions regarding how it happened and what can help the board move forward, whether it's a plan of action to have a committee that oversees and meets with that's gonna meet with the contractor, because it's evident that with a mistake that large, that it wasn't brought to anyone's attention. So we're not here to cast blame. We just want to know what the plan is. The students are really excited about homecoming. I'm a 1995 Weldon High School graduate alumni, and we are home of blue and gold. Charge of pride is everywhere we go. So it would be really hard to instill that in our children and teach them home of the blue and gold when our school does not reflect that. We realize it's a $38 billion project. Ratio was selected as the contractor. We just would like some transparency on how the board intends to address it and the issues that you all have had with the construction. So we just want some transparency for not only the committee as we plan for homecoming, but for the students and for the alumni. Thank you.
All right. Now we'll have reports. Superintendent's report.
So good evening, everyone. Just a few things I would like to, by way of superintendent's report, just a few announcements to make or different things to state as far as what's going on with the school. I did attend signing day for our RVET students and Weldon High School. Very nicely put together and very nice to see what our students' plans are for after high school, what they plan to do. We did have an AIG celebration. Several parents came out and supported their children in their AIG venture. Different things took place. Some of the students talked about a few things and parents talked about a few things that were going on by way of AIG. So I thought that was a testament to the strengthening of the program. I would like to say Ms. Lisa Bullock has a grant program where she has Dr. Lakeisha Walker and others working with that program. And she's also has mentors who work within the school system who go out and meet with our students at set times. I have found that to be a very positive program. Our students seem to be very receptive to it. As a matter of fact, the students ask if someone misses a day. They tend to ask someone where that person is or what was the problem, why they're not showing back up. So I think the students have gotten off to a good track, with that particular program. And it is something that I'm hopeful will come back for next year because I can see the benefit for our students in it. I've attended, we have many, many things going on, especially with this being the last week of school. Weldon High School senior banquet, RVEC senior banquet, just different things going on. Last night, we had the athletic banquet, the band concert, just many, many, many different things going on. In addition to all of those things, I would like to say that I accompanied the school board members so we could go out to each of our schools in the district to deliver teacher appreciation gifts during that week. Very well received. It just so happened on the day that we went out with their gifts, it was pouring down rain. And one of the gifts that they received was a really nice umbrella. So they were all very appreciative of that umbrella and knew that they could put it to good use very soon. I also attended the Halifax Community College graduation, where we had several of our early college students to receive their associate's degree. I believe I'm correct when I say 20 out of 22 students from that particular school received their associate's degree. Our junior commissioners completion ceremony, I had the opportunity to attend as well. And our students, Matthew Owens Reed, Isaiah, Harry Davis, and Makai Tyrone were a part of that ceremony. And if they are here tonight, I want them to come in. I know I see Matthew, Makai, okay. And there she is. So these students are a part of our junior commissioners program. They've gone through. I'm going to ask them to just tell you all briefly what they've learned in this program and some of the things that they've done during the time that they've been in there.
I'm Matthew Owens Reed. The program was very fun. It was the first program they ever did in Halifax. I had personally had experience on job shadowing different buildings, like political wise in Halifax County. I personally had fun during December where we wrapped over 40 presents for children in the Department of Social Services, which was fun.
My name is Lucas Tyrone. I'm a sophomore at Vernon Valley Early College. Me personally, I like the experience. The different things that we do, these things really as people will learn like sending stuff. We had asked them questions about I just like the experience or the things we do.
My name is Isaiah Harry Davis. I attend Roanoke Valley Early College as a senior. And my experience as a junior county commissioner, I really enjoyed getting to know more about my community in Halifax. As Matthew said, we did a job shadowing event. I job shadowed Renee, but because of her experience, I was able to explore other careers that will benefit me in my field. And we also, as Matthew said, we did, we wrapped gifts for foster care students, and that really, it was very sentimental to me. It helped me go more into my field as an early childhood individual.
So I think they did a fantastic job. I just love being able to highlight what our students do, because in my opinion, they are the reason we are here. So anytime we have an opportunity to spotlight our students, that's what I want to do. Some of the folks at the junior commissioner ceremony that night were talking about Matthew cooking. So I'm just letting you all know that Matthew can cook very well.
All right.
But they all did a great job, and I am really proud of you all. I had to make a decision that night, senior banquet or junior commissioners. But I figured I would come to what would be the least represented at that time. So, and I was so glad that I did. Plus, everybody else was at the senior banquet. So, all right, you all have done a wonderful job. Keep it up. They know that Matthew will not be back next year, but they have already said whenever he's home for his break, they want him to pop in and talk with them and help them out. So, thank you all. Can we get a picture of them? Ms. Bullock is. So while we are spotlighting our students, I also want to call up Sakira Ivy here and Samaya Graham. They're going to come and talk to us about their senior trip. Come on, front and center. Since the two of you, I'm told, were instrumental in putting that trip together for your students, then we would love to hear all about what you all did.
Oh, yeah, snatch,
Oh, yeah, so.
My name is Samaya. I'm from Finland. And we're here to talk to you about our Lemon City Schools senior trip for the class of 2026. So as our senior year comes to an end, this trip gave us a chance to make memories, celebrate how far we've come, and enjoy time together before starting a new chapter. From laughters and adventures to unforgettable moments with friends, our senior trip was the perfect way to celebrate the class of 2026. Our first stop on our senior trip was the shopping outlets. We had the opportunity to shop, eat, and spend time together in a relaxed environment. This stop allowed everyone to enjoy themselves, socialize, and begin the trip with excitement and positive energy. That day, later at night, we visited the Sister Act play. The play was entertaining, it was very energetic and full of humor, and a lot of music that kept everyone engaged. That night, we also spent time at the beach, which was one of the most peaceful and memorable parts of the trip. It was a relaxing way to end the day after, and it gave everyone a chance to slow down and appreciate the moment together as a class. So then we started our day by getting breakfast, and after that, we visited a little shop that was next door to where we ate, we ate at International House of Candy on today. It's very delicious. Okay, the next day we visited Broadway. Oh, the same day? Yes. Oh, it's a long day. The same day, we visited Broadway at the beach and Myrtle Beach, where everyone had an amazing time. The highlight of the day was riding the speedboat. It was very exciting and fun that many of us rode it 3 times. The experience brought lots of laughter, energy, and unforgettable moments for the senior class. Then that night, we all met up at the pool. Had so much fun at the pool. Just a great way to wind down the afternoon, enjoy some free time. We brought everyone together in a much more laid-back setting and helped make the trip even more memorable for our class. Our last stop of the trip was at IHOP, where we gathered to eat together before heading home. It turned out to be a very interesting experience. There were some unexpected moments, but we did have a good time. Even though it didn't go exactly as we planned, it gave us one last shared experience as a class and something we will definitely remember years from now.
All right.
Thank you.
Good job, good job.
What's her name?
I
have a question, Samaya.
Yes.
I'm nosy. What happened?
What happens at the beach stays at the beach.
Right, right. Yes. It was just, the customer service was not as great, and someone ended up quitting their job, but it wasn't because of us. It was just very overstimulated, but, you know, it was just a lot going on, so it was just very memorable.
Well, I'm glad you all had a great time.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good job.
Good job, ladies.
Yes.
So, on behalf of Woodland City Schools, the high school, our HBC, we just want to let you guys know that we appreciate all the things you did to bring this senior trip so it can happen. We recognize that you planned it. We recognize that you put in the work and you didn't have to. But as senior years, I guess you've seen a lot, so you know a lot, so you know what to do to make it go. And I'm gonna leave it at that. I just want to let you guys know you are seen and you are loved. And we appreciate all the things that you do. So they get the Lighthouse Award because they shine a light and made the senior trip go.
All right.
That's great.
Good job.
Good job, ladies. Good job. All right, and of course, we want to take this opportunity to welcome and recognize our track team
Yes.
and those participating. We want them to come on in. And we have a presentation from the town of Weldon. And then we'll have a few comments. All right, good job, you all. Good job.
Like I say, good afternoon to each and every one of you all. It's a pleasure to be here today to make these presentations to such a fantastic track team. I only wish I was young enough to join. I had to go back about 50, 60 years, I guess. First, I want to honor Amira Mengio. This resolution states that whereas Amira Mengio is exceptional student, athlete, and a Weldon High School, and a proud member of the Weldon community, whose talent, discipline, and competitive drive have brought honor to her family, the Weldon High School, and the town of Weldon, North Carolina. Whereas the North Carolina High School Athletic Association State Track and Field Championship represent the highest level of interscholastic athletic competition in the state of North Carolina, bringing together the most talented student athletes from every region and classification across the state. A whole lot of it, so I'm going to, for the sake of time, in 2 minutes, I'm going to say, now therefore, be it resolved that by the mayor and the commissioners of town of Weldon, North Carolina, assembled in a regular session, that governing body does hereby extend the sincerest congratulations and heartfelt commendation to Amira Mengio.
Congratulations.
Based on this will be our very own Usain Bolt. Dawn Burgess. Dawn Burgess is an exceptional student athlete and high school student, and the source of immense pride of his family, his school, and the entire town of Weldon, North Carolina. His dedication, discipline, competitive spirit have distinguished him as one of the finest track and field athletes in the state. Therefore, it be it resolved that by the mayor and the board of commissioners of the town of Weldon, North Carolina, and its governing body, does hereby extend its sincerest congratulations to the highest commendation for Donald Burgess of Weldon High School. And he finished first place in the 110 meter. And also, I have another one for him who finished first place for the 300 meter also.
All right. Donald.
Yeah.
Congratulations to our very own Iron Man.
Speedy Gonzalez.
Next will be a resolution for April Whitaker and the Weldon High School track and field team. Okay. All right, it says, whereas Weldon High School is a proud institution of the town of Weldon, North Carolina, serving students and families across Halifax County, and with a long tradition of academic and athletic excellence. Be it resolved as a coach by the mayor and the board of commissioners of the town of Weldon that we recognize you and great job. This one here, Coach Jolly Man. I have also make a statement, but he don't never let me forget it. Got my number on speed out. And I'm proud to try to help the team in anything that he's part of and anything he do, but I want to recognize him for his hard work. Resolution for Jolly Manning and the Weldon High School track and field team for their exemplary achievement in the North Carolina High School Athletic Association State Track and Field Championship. Great job, Coach. This last one is going to be something that I always believe in. You have to have teamwork. It's a lot of times it's individual effort, but when the task gets masterful, you need teamwork. You need people working together. And in this particular case here, our own Usain Bolt Ironman,
Nadia Wood,
Makaya Nigeria, and Elijah Britt. They are students of the Weldon High School and cherished members of the Weldon community whose collected talented and work ethic and school pride have brought great distinction to their team, their school, and their town of Weldon. Hereby be it resolved that these young men was outstanding and finished in second place on the 4x100 relay team. That's the whole state. That means they second in all the schools in the area for 1A. They're best. Second best. Thank each and every one of you all for your hard work and your dedication to this.
Hold on one second. So, just for clarification, the last ones that Mayor Cradle called out, Donald Burgess, Makija, did I say that right? Okay, Elijah Britt and Wood, that's it. They did score second place in the 4x1. Amur Mangia scored third place in 400 meters. And Donald Burgess, first place in 110 meter hurdle state champion. First place 300 meter hurdle state champion. And for the North Carolina High School Athletic Association, 1A most valuable runner for 2020. So again, I take the opportunity to thank our coaches for working with our students. And I am very proud of you all. You know why? Because some kids have the benefit of tracks that they can go and run on every day and everything. We've not had that for the past 2 years because it is in the making and will be coming very soon. But as you all see, that did not stop these young folks. They persevered and beat the odds and have done a tremendous job. And I don't want to tell anyone's business. I try not to do that. But Donald has been, I asked him yesterday, are you going to be there tomorrow night? He said, I think so. I think I'll be back in time. But he's been on the road today. Can I tell it? Can I leave it alone? All right. He's been, I won't say where he went, but he's been off exploring his possibility today of possibly going somewhere where he might just get a full ride and all that good stuff. I'm just saying, I need to be able to highlight that stuff because Weldon has good things going on. So regardless of what anybody ever tells you all, don't ever let anybody tell you that you are less than anybody else. You can do the same thing anyone else can do. You may have to do it in a different way, but you can certainly be successful. So we applaud you all as a board and as a school system, and we get behind you for you to continue to do great things. We appreciate you all. We are proud of you.
Very proud. And Dr. Boone said that.
There were some others that were standing up here that did participate at state, however, they did not place. I did want to make sure we acknowledge them.
Yes. Okay.
Absolutely. This is Andrea Davis. She participated in the 300 meter hurdles.
All right.
This is right here, Skylar Harrison. She also participated in the 300 meter hurdles. Elijah Skipwood is not here, but he participated in triple jump. And Makaja he's not here as well, but he was in that 4x110, him and Najee, but we did mention them. The other one is Akira Gary. She participated in the 100 meter hurdles and the 300 meter hurdles.
All right.
Good job. Good job.
I was just going to say that Dr. Boone said we'll be behind now. That's what we'll be, because we can't catch.
You can't keep.
Can't catch. Well, that much is true. I agree with that. I got it out. I got it out.
Look, it's better than running and jumping over.
I know, that's right. No, just running part of me.
Right.
Okay. So just to finish up with superintendent's highlights, we have had several moving up ceremonies across the district and just lots and lots of other things going on. So at this time, Mr. Bernard, is Bernard here?
Yes.
Yeah.
We're gonna call in Mr. Bernard Hall, who is our project manager for the new construction. He's gonna give us an update on the new construction.
Good evening, Dr. Bone, board members.
See you, Saul.
Everyone as well. Before you this evening, you got a few highlights as I typically do. Substantial completion, we remain pretty much at the end of August. But I did want to take this evening to kind of drill down on more specifics about what's going to be happening over the summer. It's not necessarily an obvious thing how projects like this wrap up. July will be a critical month. In the month of July, most of the work will be wrapping up. Clancy and Clay's ratio, right behind them as they wrap up. We'll be doing a walkthrough of everything, along with the team, along with some staff from Weldon and myself, to create a punch list. Clancy and Clay's contract with their subcontractors requires a pretty quick turnaround on addressing punch list items, unless it's something unusual where a piece of equipment has to be replaced and it might have a long lead time. But the month of July is going to be a critical month to get all that done. All the systems will be functioning. They'll go through the punch list, hopefully get everything resolved. The month of August, once we get into August, it really comes down to, in large part, there are two critical people at the end of the project. One is the building code inspector, and the second is the fire marshal. Those are the folks that have to sign off on your actual occupancy. I will tell you, I expect it's going to be tight. in terms of staff being able to get into the school before school opens. It's gonna be tight. But the good thing is you'll have a campus. Well, I'll tell you this, a bit of a war story. I have been on projects where occupancy occurred and there was a tremendous punch list still outstanding. That's not a good situation, and that's not the situation I expect you guys to be in come the open of school. We've worked with staff to accommodate the things that Weldon needs to purchase, as owner provided, items such as the IT equipment, the interactive panels, the furniture package. Furniture's scheduled to be delivered at the end of July. That'll take probably a week for them to bring probably a couple of trucks a day, unload them, get them to their exact locations. Those are some of the highlights. I don't know if you guys have any questions for me.
I do,
Yes.
Mr. Hall.
Yes.
Last week we were on a meeting and I called and you said this week that you all was having the budget meeting. So,
We did have a budget meeting this morning.
okay, this morning.
So, yeah, thank you for asking about that. Budget, but I'll sum it up by saying the project is in good shape. We are nearing the end of spending pretty much all of the funds that we know we have, but it looks pretty clear we can afford pretty much everything that has been put on the table as a one. For example, it is now official in Clancy's contract, the improvements in the existing gym. We'll be getting new bleachers, the floor will be refinished and restriped, some plumbing repairs, new lighting. So you'll see quite a difference in the existing gym in terms of improvements. That's officially been added to the project. The one thing that has not been finalized yet, we're still planning on lights for the baseball and softball fields. So I will tell, the fields themselves will be ready in the fall. The lighting will not, because I think I mentioned earlier, we had to wait until we could foresee whether or not the budget could accommodate that. Because that's pushing like $700,000 between design fees and the actual equipment. So those lights will be coming. That will probably be lagging behind, but the good thing is that can be worked in and the campus can still function and they can figure out a logistics plan to get those things in place, hopefully this fall.
So, are you done? Okay, so one of the things that I asked for when we were talking about the school and the color, I asked for numbers.
Right.
I'm not sure is that for Mr. Hunter or if that is a question for you.
So I can't go so deep into that. What I can tell you is, yeah, the concern has been discussed. We have asked between the architect and the contractor, we've asked for options. They came up with essentially 3 options and we're waiting to get numbers back. Okay. We do not have those in hand.
So we don't have the numbers.
Not yet. That did come
You know,
up.
when we'll process it.
That came up this morning and they didn't make a commitment about it, but we'll continue to follow up. They didn't make a commitment about when we might expect to go. Because one of them was pretty simple. The other 2 options were somewhat complicated.
And the simple one is just
It's
to
to paint,
replace,
to paint in place.
paint in place,
Yes.
but that will void the warranty, right?
It would void the warranty on the finish.
Okay.
Not the panel itself, but on the finish.
Okay, so is there something on the panels that hasn't come off yet?
Not that I don't.
So what's up there is there.
That is
There's
correct.
nothing up there to kind of make the color.
That's good.
Okay.
But just to be clear, so it is blue, right? And we looked at it's the sample, and we placed the sample up against the actual thing, and it is blue. Okay, just to be clear, that color is blue.
It's an unusual situation. I will tell you, having been through a number of projects, it's common that there's always something that comes out of left field that nobody expected. This happens to be what we have here. Mr. Davis and Mr. Bennett were there the day that, as he said, we took the color sample, they looked at the color sample and correct me, if I'm wrong, but the color sample was what you desired.
No. Well, who desired?
Well, I think if you take the color sample and look at it, it looks completely different than it does when you go to the panels on the exterior, but it blends right in. It's an unusual situation.
So does it actually say blue on the thing?
That, they said that it did say
The
blue
color,
when I was
I
on
mean,
the call.
the sample actually said blue.
It said blue.
What is?
They gave it to me, because people were having so many questions.
Turn around, let me see. Well, I will say this, Mr. Hall, I want to thank you because you're doing a good job. So I want to publicly thank you for that. And today I had an opportunity to ride by. I ride by there every day.
Okay.
And every day, that's where my eyes are going.
Right.
On the panels.
Right.
But today I rode by and my eyes stopped at somewhere else, And that was the signage is out there, you all. Have you all seen it?
I haven't been there today.
It's out there at the road. Yeah, let's see. But it says Weldon City Schools.
Yes. And that is what, that is those are the graphics that were approved.
Okay. I just, and cause it's a lot of things that have been approved that I'm not even, I'm just, as they happen, that's when I'm seeing them.
That's the front marquee.
Yes, the front marquee is
Front marquee says
Weldon City School. I have a picture of it. Weldon City Schools. It has the address, but it says Weldon City Schools.
So that's where the renaming of the school was supposed to go. Right there, but you're saying right now, it says Weldon City Schools.
That's what it's gonna say now unless you get a brand
Right,
new
that's
one.
what I'm saying, but that's,
Yeah,
but we were.
but
doing-
even if we went to, or thinking about renaming, that's not Weldon City Schools.
That's correct, yeah, right.
So you're saying that's what, on whatever paper you have, that's what you have, Weldon City Schools?
So quickly go through the process. Typically, something like that goes through submittals. The architect works with the contractor, go through submittals, and it is circulated among that team and staff as well. And yeah, that is what was approved.
I just, and I'm not gonna say it is hindsight, but I'm just not, and I know it's not your fault.
Right.
But,
Nobody in here.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, so, yeah, we just weren't privy to that information. And I think that happened prior to us getting on the board, well, myself and Mr. Bennett getting on the board, but still, it still should have been brought to the.
it might have happened since you've been on the board, because a lot
Well,
of things
you-
happened
it
while
could
you were
have,
on the
yeah.
board, you were on the
It
board when
happened
it
in a
happened,
vacuum,
so.
yeah, it could have.
You can't,
You're right, it could have happened in a vacuum.
right, exactly.
Yeah.
And, I'm just, I'm very disappointed. And you know, I'm on the calls, and every call that I'm on, I come up and I say something, because I'm very disappointed. And I know that it's not your fault, it's not. We can't point the finger at anybody. But it's a problem, because we have a brand new school over there with a whole lot of things that have gone on, and there haven't been any checks and balances along the way, which it has us where we are today.
Yeah, but thank you, Mr. Hall, thank you, we
Yes.
appreciate you.
And the only thing I can offer, and this is just a kind of a blanket statement for something like that,
Mhm.
if you want to ask the questions about options to change things, we can always ask the question and see what it takes.
Okay,
That is,
thank
well,
you.
that is definitely a question on that signage, if it's true, which I know, I believe it's not true what she says, then
Don't
that's
believe it.
something that we need to change.
And the color, I'm very concerned about that. So when you have those numbers,
You
we
see
appreciate it, but thank you so much for all
Yeah.
you've done.
All right. Any other questions for me?
No, thank you so much.
Okay. All right. If nothing else, thank you all. Have a good
Thank you,
evening.
Mr. Hall,
You
I
too.
appreciate
Thank
you.
Thank you so much. I will.
You said it now.
I will. I could.
But you said it now.
I had none.
I I came, I didn't.
I was happy to see it, but I'll send it to you all. All right, so Dr. Boone?
Okay, so by way of the school, the new construction and an actual name. So we have surveyed our students and surveyed our staff and surveyed community members who have taken the survey, let's put it that way. The survey is posted on our Facebook page, and we will, let me back up. What we did with the students and the staff and the community persons' survey results that we had was to take the top 4 choices and put that into one survey. That survey is posted on our Facebook page and will remain there until May 30th. So please pass the word around. Anyone who would like to cast their votes for what the name of the new construction, what the new school is, please do so before May 30th. It will be taken down as of midnight on May 30th.
But that name that we were talking about, Dr. Boone, would be what would go on that.
Correct.
We didn't even know that the sign was here.
No, I didn't either.
It's up. It's
So-
plugged up in the ground.
I get it.
So what we'll do, I'm going to ask Mr. Hall to bring that back up to them again, to see if they can make changes to it. I mean, it's a sign, they should be able to.
Yeah.
If not, then we will have to look at
Wow.
taking it up, doing something with it.
It's supposed to be 2 signs, because it's supposed to be one at the highway and then one for the middle school.
So I know they did say there's supposed to be a sign that says, Weldon Middle School and Weldon High School.
Right.
They said that was in place and couldn't be changed after I talked to them about the consolidating and so, but I'll get Mr. Hall to ask them all of that again.
That's how I go out here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
that's-
that's a sign for here, yeah.
Any other questions, concerns? If not,
This is the last. Okay. I do have an invitation for the school board members from Weldon High School and Roanoke Valley Early College. A formal invitation to graduation ceremony for the class of 2026 on May 27th at 10 a.m. at the center on the campus of Halifax Community College. It's just a formal invitation that looks real nice.
It does.
So,
So board member, let's have them plan to. Starts at 10.
nine.
I was thinking about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
what you say?
I was thinking no later than 9:30, we need to be in place.
9 is good. We will have your, just the road, not, a hood or anything, but just the road. We will have those here, pressed. So if you want to pick those up, you can, or if you want me to bring them,
Can you just
then
bring
we will.
them, please?
I will.
It was, I was going to the college, we just,
Bring it on to the
yeah,
college.
we just, we addressed it.
Okay. And the last thing up here, we have summer programs, but that will be covered under curriculum if anyone has any questions. That's all I have.
Thank you so much, Dr.
Yes,
Boone.
ma'am.
Okay, so board chair report. I really don't have a report, but I would like to say that as we reach the final day, which will be tomorrow, I want to take a moment to thank each and every one of you all that are here tonight for your hard work and your dedication throughout the school year. It went by so fast. It seemed like school just started, but I want to thank you. Your commitment and to our students and the community has made a lasting impact. I hope everyone has a safe, relaxing, and enjoyable summer break. Please take time to rest, recharge, and enjoy time with family and friends, because when we come back in August, we're gonna hit the ground running. All what, boots on the ground? Boots on the ground. Okay. Thank you again for everything you do for our schools and our students. Thank you. Next, we will have our financial report from Ms. Kathy Kidd.
Ms. Tiffany Hill, Board Chair, Board members, Dr. Boone, Superintendent, all others in attendance, good evening.
Good evening.
I'm here to present the financial reports for May. I'll start with our financial report for the budget. You should have a copy in your packet. And it has current expenditures as of today, as of Friday. And you all know this is the 11th month, year end is here. So most budgets are almost at 98, 95% expended. We have a few more expenditures to get done. We're closing out POs, but we're gonna make sure that all monies are spent and nothing will revert. We're working on closing out POs and all of that to ensure that. Do you have any questions?
So you're just gonna move things over?
Yes, we'll move things around, yes,
Okay.
to make sure
So
that
everything
we will
is-
not revert any funds,
Okay.
yes.
Literacy intervention. Okay. I was just looking at something that's like, even like with the literacy intervention, that's like only at 16.43%.
That's gonna be covered in summer school, we're gonna spend that for summer school. Children.
Okay,
It will be all gone.
good.
All
Those are
right.
summer school funds.
All right.
Any other questions? So when is your closeout? I mean, that, well, your last day that you're gonna be taking anything? Is there a date for that to cut off for all spending? So that you'll have ample time to get your book
My
straight for,
final day to request federal funds is June 22nd, so we're trying to have everything, payday is June the 18th.
okay.
So we're trying to have everything in, then I have to have everything, especially state and federal funds, by the 22nd, because that's my last day to request any cash for the year. So we kind of cut them off early supposedly, you know, but have a few things coming in.
Yeah, I'm just, again, this may be the same answer, I just wanted to make sure. But the preschool, ARA, preschool funds is like 3.9%, nice, yeah.
Budget number, here, please.
So 145. Yeah, 145.
1.5.
On the first page or the
Second page, second page. Second page.
It's not really preschool, that's another thing, but those funds will be spent as well. We're waiting to get a quote in to spend those funds, and it's gonna take care of all of that. And those are funds that we just received, like in January, February of this year.
Okay.
But they will be spent.
Okay, all right, okay, they're gonna be spent. I just wanna make sure, I mean, just, it's such a low percentage, I was just a little concerned.
And if we see some that's 100%, that means those funds will carry over to next year.
Okay, got it. Okay, good.
We're not gonna revert any funds.
Okay. Thank you so much.
June 18th, that's our final pay date, but yes.
Okay.
Unless a dire emergency. I would like to present, budget amendment number 4 for approval for state funds and federal funds. We received some additional funds from CPI. And you see, there's a detailed breakdown on the second sheet for all funds that we have additional funds for. And you'll see a little bit, 1 or 2 with ABC transfers on them.
Ms. Kidd,
Yes, ma'am.
I have a question.
Okay.
So what about what's left in remaining, is that up here, what's remaining in Fund 8 and, Fund 1 and Fund 2? This on this page? With the PRC.
Yes.
Okay, on the blue line. On the blue line, right?
It's a remaining balance.
I'm talking about right here, this the line right here though, this blue line, this was
Now,
the
and-
remaining balance.
And also remember that on this blue sheet, the figures that's on this budget amendment, that we have additional funds, not included on this because I can't include it.
Add until we approve it.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, got
So
it.
that's why you may see some things that are kind of off or different.
So we're on the, budget amendment and there's only one amendment, that's number 4. So, can I get a motion to approve budget amendment number 4?
Make a motion to approve the proposed budget amendment, 4 as presented.
Okay, it's been motioned and properly second to approve budget amendment number 4. Any questions? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries.
My final one tonight is the memorandum of understanding between Weldon City Schools and the North Carolina Department of Public Instruction, and this is for our regional consultants. They are really like a flow through. They're not our employees per se, they don't work in the district, but they're regional consultants that we are responsible for paying the DPI.
So,
And this is an annual renewal.
so we don't, we get the money in, but it just goes right back.
It goes back out and we get a 10% admin fee.
Okay,
That's what we ask.
Anything off of it.
Not enough, but yes, ma'am.
Okay.
An emotional,
I do.
we make a motion to approve the, MOU, between North Carolina Department of Public Instruction and Weldon City Schools as presented by Mrs. Kidd.
Okay, it's been motioned and properly second to approve the MOU between North Carolina DPI and Weldon City Schools. All those in favor? Any questions? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries, and the MOU has been approved. All right, next item is curriculum instruction.
Thank you, Ms. Kidd.
Thank you so much.
Okay, in your packets where you have a handout that has curriculum updates by way of summer programs, it also contains information from EC and CTE. Do you have any questions? Well, okay. This.
I'll give us a moment. Anybody have any questions? Do you see it? No. It's not, we don't have it, because she's gonna get it. She's gonna get it.
Want to get the CTE? CTE stuff?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm sorry, it was supposed to be in your package. I told you all, I'm not Miss Jenkins.
I know. You're doing good.
No.
And we appreciate you, Dr. Wood, for all that you do.
I need Miss
In the absence of Ms. Jenkins.
All right, forgive me, please.
It was in our packet.
Assembly, though.
Assembly, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's
It's
assembly.
assembly though. Okay. So.
At least the curriculum.
Mhm. I'll let it begin. Okay, so, next item, anybody have any questions? Okay, if not, we can move on to federal programs and student services, and we had that packet before us. Are there any questions? I do have a question. And I want to circle back to, and I'm not even sure if it's in here. I don't even know. For that grant program that we received, I know you touched on it a little bit with Ms. Bullock. How is that going, and has all the kids been served?
Good evening, board members. It went well, was very successful. We served 28 students with 14 mentors. And Dr. Evans and I was just talking about, we have seen a big difference in some of the students. Some of them actually, for the first time ever, were proficient on their EOCs. And we're really excited about that. So it's working. We are going to do the summer camp. We're still going to do the summer camp. It's called Strong Minds, Strong Choices, and we're going to do that July 7th through the 9th. And we're going to invite all of the original 25 first. And then if they don't attend, then we'll open it up at the principal's discretion to whoever they feel might best benefit for those 3 days of camp.
Okay. What'd you say the name of the summer camp is? Strong Minds?
Strong Minds, Strong Choices. We also used grant money. Each school had 2 PDs with Dr. Walker geared toward teachers. She said they were sharing some things with her, and we realized teachers need somebody to talk to too. So each school had the benefit of, I think the high school was the last school to finish up. They had 2 sessions with her central office. We've had our first one. We have a second one coming up with her. Our first one was on communication, how to communicate effectively.
What time? I'm sorry, go ahead.
No.
What time what time is the summer camp? It's on the 7th through the 9th.
8 to 1. And we will provide breakfast and lunch.
And you still have.
That's a question, I'm not sure.
Okay. But
You
you'll
might
let
have
us
to do
know.
the elementary school, it just depends on whether they are in the movement and where Dr. Bowman is.
Will there be any mentors with this as well?
Not for the summer camp.
And all of the mentors were able to serve?
Yes, they did, sir. And I have, data sheets from each meeting that they have. They didn't have to put everything that was shared, but I had to have enough data to know, to prove that we did actually serve those students. So I had those data sheets as well. And I'm working on the day, we're collecting data up until the 22nd, because attendance was one of the things that we wanted to see different, and suspensions. So we'll have some more data for you at the June board meeting.
Any other questions? Okay. Any questions for federal programs and student services? Mr. Hunter, operations? You have an update, or do you have a?
Board Chair, board members, Superintendent, good evening.
Good evening.
Before the meeting got started, I came around and passed out an envelope with some, excuse me.
I said with cash?
Oh, now I kept that in my pocket. With some information, I was tasked to, we're looking this summer to have some painting done at the elementary school and the middle school, as well as here at the central office, and have some flooring repaired and done here at the central office. So we created some RFPs, posted those out, and what you have before you is the result. We have the painting RFP tally sheet. Is that what you have on top? Should be the one on top. It says painting RFP tally sheet. As you can see, we had several participants that was interested in or bidding on the job. To the right, you can see what the numbers look like as far as what their bids, how their bids came in at. And we had a scoring system as to whether they, information that they were asked to send in. So to the left, under the vendors, we have 3 that you have in your package as well, as far as recommendations, that you have their proposal sheets, that we were proposing, tonight, for you to look at and to, make a selection. And we have DM Bennett, General Contractors, from Garrettsburg, North Carolina. A&A Diamond Touch Construction from Raleigh, North Carolina. H&R Home Enhancers, LLC from High Point, North Carolina. And you can see what their, numbers look like as they, bids that they send in. Also, we have the flooring bids. We took the same procedure as we did with the painting bids. We have 3 in red, which was the ones that we looked at to, or made recommendations to the board to look at, see who we want to select for to complete the contract. We had SOS General Construction from Concord, North Carolina, Adams Flooring Company from Wilson, North Carolina, and Dan CM Consulting LLC from Raleigh, North Carolina.
Question, Mr. Hunter, I know that a couple of years ago, we had the painting done down at the elementary school. Do you remember how many years ago was that?
That was
About 3 years ago?
2 years ago.
It was 2 years ago.
That was just in the hallway, that was painted the hallway, they painted the hallway and the cafeteria.
In one class or 2?
It was one class.
Yeah.
So now this is to paint what?
So this is painting the remaining of the classrooms, all the classrooms get painted, but was not painted at elementary school, as well as at the middle school. And here, we're painting the offices, here at the central office. On the lower level, not here.
Did we get some painting down here around that time too? We did.
We had this room.
It was
Only
this
the
one?
boardroom, but the
Okay.
boardroom is not included.
Right, okay. Okay, I just knew that we had some, because that's when the pictures got missing.
That's when the
This got
went
missing
down.
too.
Right, that was when they reconstructed this. room,
Yeah.
that's when
Right,
they got it.
right.
But that's been there
2020.
about 4 or 5 years.
21.
21.
Okay.
5 years, about 5 years.
Okay.
All right,
Do you have a sense for why the numbers are so wildly different? Like from 78 to 674?
Right.
Which one you talking about, the paint or the floor?
Right, I mean,
Painting.
painting.
Scott Reed's Construction, 674.
Pretty huge, differences in some of the flooring range too. Half of them are 60,000 plus, the others in the 30s.
Yeah, we were a little shocked by the range of differences in the numbers.
Right.
It could do something with, be dealing with the paint as well, right? Because some things are chipping, like some paint that they did before.
And understand the true scope of the work.
That and the process of however they follow out doing the work. But everybody, when we did our walkthrough, everybody was told the same thing as far as what the scope, what we were looking for, what we wanted. So I don't know, I mean, they got their calculations for the square footage of what we wanted done, as far as figuring out to get their figures, so.
I see A&A in here, but I don't see it on the sheet.
It don't say A&A, it's Diamond Touch Construction.
Okay.
So the A&A was, part
Oh,
of
I see
the,
it down here, okay.
it's part of it, but it's, the whole name is A&A Diamond Touch Construction.
Are you familiar with these vendors? Have you used them before? What's the quality of their work?
So I'm only familiar with one that we've used, and, that's the DM Bennett General Contractors. They're the DM Penn and the general contract, they're the only ones that we have used before. Everybody else is new to me. As you can see, they're not from around, this area. So yeah, but in the information that they sent in, that's one of the things that we looked at. So, they had to send in 3 references, so we was given their references. They showed, display of work that they have done previously. And other little information about the company. But I've only known of one contractor that's, especially the ones that we had recommended, or that's in need.
And you said this is for all the schools?
Yes.
For all of
You talking about the pricing?
Yes, for all schools. Weldon.
Both schools
Both
as well as
schools.
central office, yes, that price
Okay.
includes all of it, all 3 facilities. That was one of the things that we stressed in the walkthrough. We wanted one price for all 3.
So that was flooring and for the paint.
No, that's just for paint.
All
Flooring
three
is separate.
Okay.
Yes,
So all 3 schools for painting.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Did all of the vendors bid on all of the on the project as a whole? Like Bennett, it looks like Bennett Company.
So-
I guess, were there any who tried to bid just on part?
No.
I guess, right, and the reason I'm asking is the standard under the statute, right, is the award would be the lowest responsive bidder. So first, is figuring out who's responsive, right? If you're requesting bids for everything, and someone says, no, I'm just gonna bid on the elementary school, they wouldn't be responsive. I don't know if that's part of the reason for the differences in the cost.
No, it was clearly stated, everyone knew and understood that their pricing would be for all 3 schools. There was no there was no individual bidding out, or you couldn't just take one school if you came in with a low price.
Right, but each of these vendors, I understand the intent was clear for what you wanted, but for each of these vendors, they all bid on, this is their price for everything. There were none that bid on just part of.
No.
the project.
My guess is that part of these prices is probably because because of location, they're gonna have travel costs and costs for the workers as far as, staying and all that stuff. That's my guess. Probably a huge price difference, whereas Bennett is local. Right. So he doesn't have those costs to incur.
That's a good point.
And, Bennett does a lot for Wellington schools as far as, he does. So, and he's local, his tax dollars are here. So,
Did they say anything about what we would have to do to prepare the schools for them to come in? I mean, who's gonna move the equipment, who's gonna do all that kind of stuff? I mean, the desk and stuff for them to come.
Well, that's gonna be a combination of their people as well as our custodian, because they're already gonna be moving furniture anyway, with the, with having to do the floors and, as well, so furniture is gonna be moved anyway. We're making sure that we let the teachers know before they leave, especially next week. Anything on the walls, and we're taking everything, off the walls that they, have put up in school. And they're not responsible for taking that down. We have that done.
So
is there a vendor you're recommending?
So, well, the ones in red, we brought those 3 to the board to give them a variety to look at, to see, I didn't know if that process was the lowest person automatically gets it, or, we just looked at 3 suggestions that they could look at to make their decision.
Are there any out of those three who you are recommending?
I didn't understand.
Are there any out of
Is there-
those three? Like, is there one
Yeah,
that?
you got a recommendation?
I recommend,
That's what we're gonna rely on your expertise to come in and kind of tell us who you think. We can vote on that, but
well, for the painting, it was really a toss-up between all three of those from the committee when we were discussing it. We could, I mean, yeah. That one was a toss-up. And with the flooring, in walking with the vendors and having conversations with them, Adam's Flooring would be my recommendation. In discussing with what their quality of work and their procedure of what needs to be done with the floor, they would have been my recommendation, followed by Nancy and consultant.
up there, the lower bids.
No, no, I didn't even, they came in the lowest bid, but just having a conversation with the contractors themselves, seeing how they were gonna go about their work and what needed to be done. If it was, if it was at my house, they would have been the ones I would have.
Okay, I just want to make sure we're making a good choice, based on quality of work and everything else. I don't want to be a situation where we, they coming back, as they get into it, with change orders. Because, yeah, so.
Not necessarily change orders, but last time we had to get them back in to do some stuff that was.
Yeah. And that's another concern too. I mean, when you hire someone from outside versus you got someone local, the response, what you're gonna get as far as coming back in and fixing and correcting things, that sort of thing. So I'm just hoping you guys are considering that, all of that, when you're looking at that, not just, like I said, you say you're not looking at just price, but all that I think is a factor. We can make a decision about the vendor you're gonna use.
So do we need to approve this tonight?
If the board feels comfortable with doing that, that's what we would like for you to do. So that we can
But
get.
we need a recommendation from you then, to vote on. Because that's what I think.
I can share copies of like our standard construction contracts. These are the proposals, so that I can get you copies of our standard forms. So I mean, board members, if you're ready to a recommendation, then I would recommend the motion is that it's subject to attorney review and with the use of the district standard contract forms. These are both, so Bennett, you're recommending Bennett for the painting at 78, and Adams Flooring for flooring, is that right?
Bending is not recommended for painting.
I didn't make a recommendation.
He didn't make one.
I would like to, board members, if you all would be okay, and I know that you wanted to approve tonight, but we'll be meeting week after next. If we could they'll give us some time and we can give you.
Give you some time to do some other additional work too. It's kind of what I feel.
How far is that gonna put us behind? We wait until June 1st.
It won't put us too far behind. We'll still be within a good scope range, of finishing or having the project finished on time or before school open. They've already said that they could have it done within, 30 days. So if we get this decision by June 1st, then, we'll be able to still, map it out and have enough time to make sure that all three projects go.
So I have a question, Mr. Hunter. With the summer camps and everything going on at the elementary school, I know that they're not gonna be doing this, so that they wouldn't be at the elementary school painting while the summer camps are going on. correct?
Right, that's why we wanted to look at the,
Other locations. during the
right,
time.
this building was gonna be the one that we started, because we could clear this one out. And get it finished and then have everybody come back while the kids are in school. And we are working on, while the summer camp is going on. Summer camp is gonna end in early July. So, then we'll have time to get into especially the elementary schools. I think they're gonna be in there the longest.
So when this building is being painted, what are the plans for everyone in the building?
We can go to the middle high school.
Okay. And middle high school really don't have any back. The elementary school, when they're there, are you gonna move the people down there? Cause you still got to get the school ready. I'm just thinking out loud, just trying to think through this, so it won't be in a rush at the last minute for getting ready for school. We're not gonna worry about the middle high school at this very moment, but I'm talking about the elementary school. We're gonna need floors done.
Right.
And things of that nature. And you know how the last few years has always been the last minute thing, and it's been a rush, and everybody, it's just been a mess. So do you have a plan for that with all the painting and everything going on?
So we're in talks and discussions with that. It's gonna put us at a tight crunch with the elementary school because of the timing. Because they're gonna be running into July. So by the time we get finished with this building and the middle school, we'll be able to go into the elementary school and get it started and get it finished. So it should work out if we don't have any hiccups or problems with this building or the middle school. Because they're gonna be the ones that we have the most freedom in and be able to go in and start getting work started and things for the elementary school. There's gonna be more kids at the elementary school. So that's gonna, hold us, that's gonna be our hold up.
Yeah.
So we have to wait until they finish, and it's gonna be July before we'll be able to do that. But by the time we get ready to start school, we'll have enough time to have it complete, floors as well as the paint.
And your middle high school team already finished and bring along with you.
That's what I was saying, yeah.
And they all start saying, bring along. The middle high is completed already because there's not a lot of people in there. Everybody go to the elementary and let's get it done.
Oh, you talking about the custodial staff?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we can do that.
And we can probably move some of that anyway during the summer because what's gonna be going on there?
Some of the elementary kids go to high school.
Oh, yeah.
But until they finish some of the elementary, you probably go to high school and help out.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, help each other out. Get it done. All right, so, if you would, please give us to June 1st, if you don't mind, to give us a bit more time. All right?
I think that'll work.
Are you using state funds, state or local funds? State or local?
We're using, what does lottery fall under? State.
They're not federal funds at least. No. Okay, I'll send you a form of the contract.
R&R, the
that you
state
can use
too.
for both.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Any other questions?
Thank you. All right, next on the item on the agenda is consent agenda, and we have our spring policy, second reading, summer schedule, FCC, LA trip, field trip, the panorama contract, Abbott, CIS, updated FAFSA agreement with the Halifax County Health Department and CLECA. And also, we just kind of touched on it with the summer work and painting and flooring, carpet.
I have a question about the Abbott piece.
Okay.
I know we've talked about that. I don't remember seeing any dollars, but do you know how much that's gonna cost us? I think
do.
Abbott is a great program.
And I had planned to give it to you all tonight, but I can't.
Okay.
I have to hold off until they fill in a part that they need to fill in. However, preliminary numbers are for each year, $20,999. If we do a 3-year contract, it would be $62,997.
we need to hold off on that then?
Jason, we need to hold off. They do have a part with taxes and something else that we asked them to go back and fill in. They said as of yesterday, they were working on it, but they haven't sent me
They
anything.
otherwise agreed to the district form and the other changes. Wait then.
Can we put that on June first?
Right,
So
I've
we can go
sent,
ahead and get that.
we've negotiated a few contracts with Abbott, so we sent them a version that they agreed to with another district. But it doesn't sound like they've responded yet. I don't anticipate there'd be a number of issues, but it attaches their order form and at least specifies the not to exceed amount and inclusive of estimated taxes. It sounds like we're waiting on those details.
So June first.
Yes. Good question. The training will be this summer at ODU. So it will be close. Yes, ma'am.
When do your, summer hours start?
So that's what
Is June first up?
we want.
Is it this?
Yes.
Nothing, I'm just, summer training, is me and them, I heard it.
Summer hours.
No, I was talking about you were saying.
Oh, for Abbott,
Yeah.
that's in July.
July, at least ODU.
ODU.
That's what I was writing down.
Okay.
NCIS, nothing has changed, it's just what?
Nothing has
Just a renewal.
changed, yes, and that is right here. Community and schools
We have that?
memorandum of agreement.
Oh, I don't need it, I just wondered if we had it. Okay.
It's the same thing, I don't think the amount has changed, I think it's $24,000. Second order page.
Okay, yes, 24,000, yes, so it's the same thing. All right, so we're gonna pull E for June first, which is added. And other than that, is everybody okay with everything else?
Summer work.
What now?
Summer work.
That's summer work hours, where they do the 4 days.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Coffee and stuff.
Oh, you talking about?
Yeah.
Oh,
Summer
H.
work. H. He's asking about H.
Just about B.
Summer.
That's what Mr. Hunter was just talking about.
So we need to pull that.
Okay.
We need to pull E and
H.
and H.
Can I get a motion to approve the consent agenda, minus E and H?
I make a motion to approve the consent agenda, with the exception of E and H.
It's been motion properly second to approve the consent agenda, pulling E and H, Abbott, and the summer work. Are there any questions? Question? Yes. The summer hours, they start when?
June 1st would be the ideal time, the week of June 1st.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Do we usually set the hours?
Do we, what is it?
75.
What you have in here.
Yeah.
is
I
what
had
we're going with.
75, I didn't know if we.
And that's
It
for,
says it says June 1st, 7 to 5:30.
and that's with the, 30-minute lunch.
Mhm.
Okay, any other
Yes.
questions? All those in favor? Any opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries. Next is break.
We can take this. I want to get a, if everybody's okay with it, can I get a motion to just remove break off of our agenda, so we won't have to run into that every time?
Motion to remove break off of our agenda.
Okay. Is there a second?
Second.
Okay, it's been motioned properly second to remove break off our agenda. Are there any questions? All those in favor say aye. Any opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries. Next is discussion. Anybody have anything to discuss?
Field trip needs to be approved.
We got that now.
Yeah, on the
It was
consent
under
agenda.
the
Never mind.
All right, if not, we're gonna return back to closed session at this time.
Who seconds that motion?
Field trip, where they going?
They're going to Washington.
Is that one of those camps?
It's the national conference, with our kids, and several of them place. Yes, ma'am. FCCLA.